Happy Friday, everybody. Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307, here with you for Back to the Basics. The Back to the Basics series is where I am helping other people get control of their budgets. And so today we are still working with Briana. I am super excited, you guys. We do have an update, so I'll go ahead and bring an update to you. We're also going to stuff my wallet and unstuff my wallet. So let's go ahead and jump right into this with Briana's update. So she did send me her update. She gets paid twice a month. If you're not familiar with Briana's story, she is a nurse, she is a wife, she is a mother that is drowning in debt and is working on getting her way out. That's how it goes. And Briana's also had some hardships over the last 3 months as we've worked together. She has not been paid child support and also been sick, been dealing with things in life that happened, you guys. So today we're going to go through her paycheck to paycheck budget for 123. I've got it right here. So if you guys see me looking somewhere besides at you, that's what I'm doing. But I am going to go ahead and put this up for you right here so you can see. It was a quick snapshot. So the image of the check-in is not the best, but hey, we got to check in, and that's what's important. So here you see it is from January 23rd. Like I said, January 23rd through February 5th. So yesterday, brand new budget starts for her today. We'll actually go through her monthly budget next Friday. And if she gives me a quick check-in, great. But of course, she's got a 2-week pay period. So technically her, budget won't be done yet. So let's go ahead and talk about what she did. She did let me know that she had some side hustles that she did, and she worked some OT. So you'll see here that the paychecks were quite a bit higher than what we had budgeted for. So instead of $3,685, it was $5,248. Also, you guys, look at on the second line, child support. This is the first time since I have started helping Briana that child support has come through for her. I know this is a huge sigh of relief, and it will help them dig their way out of debt that much faster. So we have got $2,000 more in the budget than what was originally planned. That is a good day, you guys. That is a good day. So $5,725. And so the rest of the mortgage, she had to get that ready to go. Home security, Geico car insurance, Kindle, Life 360, car, and Prime. And also electricity was paid. And electricity was $428 for the month. Ooh. So 4 bills, it was $2,623.71. That left her with $3,101.29. And then we go on up to the credit card. She's still working on her credit card journey. So she paid Capital One, Best Buy, PayPal Credit, Affirm number 3, PayPal, MasterCard, Care Credit, and Medical. Paid all of those. And so for medical, that's a sinking fund that she's started for herself. So I love that for her. So $815.83 is what she used. She still has $2,585 left. She went ahead and pulled the money that she needed, and she did bump up her groceries because the kids have been eating more, and also they've had some extreme weather and haven't had school for quite a while. So you'll see here that she took $575 for groceries instead. And also, though, you'll see that she did lower gas because gas wasn't needed as much if she's not running around as much. And so $1,180 there. That left her with $1,405.46, and she went ahead and put extra to her debt snowball. So let me look at her email really quick so I can tell you guys exactly what she did, and we will look at her credit card update. We're not going to look at the budget today, but we're going to look at the credit card update, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So a few updates for Briana. She did pay 3 more credit cards off. That's right, you guys, 3 more debts off of the list. She also, her laptop that she used died. That's right, everybody, her laptop died, and she's getting ready to start clinicals for her RN job. And so she needed a new laptop. She went with something that wasn't super expensive, you guys, and she was able to cash flow this. That's right, she didn't put it on a credit card or anything. So congratulations to Briana. Now let's go ahead and talk about the debt. So I have went ahead and filled out the debt sheets, and this is part of her monthly budget kit for February. This is this month's design, so super pretty with pinks and blues. And if you're not familiar, we're going to go ahead and go through all of Brianna's debts that she started with. This was at the beginning of November. So we are 3 months that she has been working on her debt and her financial journey. And I say her, but I mean her family's, right? It's her and her husband. The kids are there, all of that stuff. And so to begin with, I always forget how many pages we started with for debts. How many pages of debts do we have here? There are 6 per page. So we've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35 debts is what she started with, you guys. And we have got the cards that she has paid off. Affirm number 4, Ulta credit card, Capital One Quicksilver, Affirm number 3, Indigo, Affirm number 5, Lowe's credit card, Milestone credit card, Affirm number 6, Home Depot, Sunbit, Care Credit number 1, Affirm number 3, Affirm number 2, Credit One number 2, First Premier, Destiny, Credit One number 1, and Care Credit number 2. That's right, you guys. She's paid all of those off. And so that means that she has got, let's see, 11. She has got 16 debts left. That includes mortgage, it includes student loans, and it also includes 2 vehicles. So she has cut her bills drastically. So Affirm number 1, she's got a balance of $801. Surge credit card, $867. K Jewelers, $901. Fit credit card, $899. PayPal MasterCard, $941. Ashley Furniture, $1,500. Best Buy credit card, $1,510. PayPal credit, $1,901. BJ credit card, $2,101. Personal loan, $2,442. Capital One, $3,784. Personal loan, $7,520. Car number 1, $12,631. Car number 2, $15,769. Student loans, $182,401. Mortgage, $218,093. I am not going to add in the car loans or student loans or mortgage, but let's take a look at where she's starting at the beginning of February. So let's add these in. So Affirm plus Surge plus K Jewelers plus Fit credit card plus PayPal MasterCard. With those 5 cards, she's at $4,409. And then we've got Ashley Furniture, Best Buy credit card, PayPal credit card, BJ credit card, personal loan, $2,442, Capital One, $3,784. And then we're going to do one other personal loan. And so right now, her debt without, like I said, without the cars, the student loans, or the mortgage, they are at $25,167. They have paid off so many accounts and are doing so good. And you guys, I know that it has been very hard for Brianna because life keeps happening, right? We get kicked in the face. And the thing is that you've got to make small changes in your budget in order to see success. And for those of you guys that are like, Marlene, how the heck can I pay my debt off when I don't even have enough money to pay my bills? That is exactly where Brianna has been for the past 3 months, you guys. She has not gotten child support. And the budgets that we have created for her, if you have watched, have all actually been negative amounts. So you can do 2 things. You can make more money or you can spend less money. That's the only way that you can do this. So Brianna has been side hustling. She has been working her tail off. She has been picking up some OT shifts. I know this last couple weeks she said she didn't pick up OT because she's tired of work. She's burnt out. So she's been doing side hustle stuff instead. And she says she knows that picking up OT, she would actually make more money. But you've got to figure out that balance and you've got to figure out what works for you. So if you're burnt out at your job, going and working a side hustle is a lot better for your mental health, your happiness. And of course, the hard thing is that you do spend time away from your family doing this. But in order to dig your way out of a financial situation you've gotten yourself into, you do what you've got to do. That was Mr. Snow Gardener and I. We worked a lot of extra hours. Before I retired early from the sheriff's office, between my business and the sheriff's office, I was working some mad hours. And it was very hard, but I knew I had goals. And if you've got goals and you keep working, then you can continue to pay things off. And now with Brianna, with the child support, that makes a huge difference. That gives them that money to where their budget does not need to be in the negative every single month. They had to balance out their bills and their pay, right? That's the first thing you have to do in order to start being able to pay that debt off, right? Your income needs to be higher than your bills. So great job, Brianna. All right, let me go ahead and turn you guys around. Let's go ahead and talk about what I spent this last week. Let's go ahead and unstuff my wallet and restuff it. Here we are with my weekly spending. I didn't have a really large spending week, which was really nice. I was home for quite a bit of the week, and Mr. Snow Gardener was home as well. And so we got some stuff done around the house. We ate at home a lot, and we did go see the granddaughter, and you'll see the day that we did that. So on Saturday and Sunday, I spent absolutely nothing. On Monday, I went and grabbed a coffee for my husband, a chai for me. So I spent $15 on that, and I did find a G-Bucks to go towards my savings challenge. On Tuesday, while running errands, I went ahead and grabbed a chai tea for me. Mr. Snow Gardener made his own coffee, so he didn't want one, and I got 2 D-Bucks that day, so I spent $9 out of my money. Wednesday was a no spend. Thursday, we went to see the grandbaby, and we purchased some things and stuff. Before we left town, we went ahead and grabbed myself a chai tea, my husband a coffee, and so it was $15. Then also, I may have booked some concert tickets for Journey when we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. So we went ahead and spent $247 out of travel for Journey. And then I went ahead and paid for parking for Journey as well, because it is downtown Salt Lake City. So I paid a parking garage for that night. And so $22 for that. Cafe Rio right here, $27. This came out of fun money and my money. We took Julia and Dylan lunch, and we actually had a great coupon in my app for Cafe Rio. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's 2 for $20. It was 2 entrees, 2 drinks. I put 3 up. 2 entrees, 2 drinks, and either chips and guac or chips and queso. And so we shared all of that. So it fed 4 of us for $27. Mr. Snow Gardener and I went grocery shopping. And for the regular grocery trip, it cost $18. And then I am still doing my no spend challenge for my pantry challenge, but I gave myself 2 get out of jail free cards, 2 hall passes, whatever you want to say. I needed soda. Did I need soda? No, but I wanted it. I hadn't had any for a while, and I knew I didn't want to go a whole nother month. So I told myself, and I told everybody on camera, if it was on sale, I'd buy some. The other thing we needed to stock up on was shredded cheese, and that happened to be on sale as well. Those were my 2 hall passes. I spent them already for the month. So from here on out, it'll be $20 a week for groceries, and that's it. So the soda and the cheese came to $66. We got 10 pounds of cheese. We got 5 2-pound bags of cheese. And then we also got 6 12-packs of soda. So $66 there. Soda, while it was on sale, still higher than it used to be. But it's one of those things that I love my Coke Zero. I'm going to drink it. I know it's not good for me. It is what it is. And then I had to get fuel in my car for $22. And then Mr. Snow Gardener and I were planning on cooking dinner last night, but we were out of town for so long that it was like 5:30 before we were even leaving town. We're 100 miles away. We decided to stop at Taco Time, and we spent $17 there on food for us. So we pulled that out of our food money, and I pulled a couple bucks out of my money to go towards that as well. So it was a $459 spend week. If you take out the money for Journey right there of $269, that's a pretty dang low spend week. Super happy with that. And then you guys, we need to go ahead and do our weekly check-in. I've also got my wallet here. I've also got my cash here. So we need to go through and unstuff my wallet and restuff my wallet. So in my wallet, if you're not familiar, I do have dividers, and these are the categories that work for me. So food is one category. There is no dining out and grocery. It is all one category. So for food, sorry you guys, I'm throwing markers everywhere. For food, we have got $50 left. And that is because we did go ahead and spend more than the 20 because of the cheese as well as the soda. So we spent 50, we've got 50 left, and that 50 is going to go to our Hawaii vacation that's coming up next month. Prepper Pantry, we spent all of that money. So we have got 0 left there, so nothing to do with that money. For car, I spent everything but $6. And of course, the parking pass that I bought is for April, but I wanted to go ahead and get that paid for. And so I used this week's money. So $6 left, so that means I spent $44. We are just going to go ahead and roll over the $6. What that means is I'm going to leave this $6 in this divider to go towards next week's expenses as well. For me, I started with $127. Now I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I've got 84 left, and that's going to be a rollover as well. And what is that? $43 I spent? Yep, $43 I spent, and you guys saw it was mainly on my chai tea habit. Also in my hubby's home, it's quite a bit more expensive. Pay it forward, we didn't spend anything. We've still got $10. We're going to go ahead and roll that over. Fun and miscellaneous, we spent it all because we bought food with it. So we spent $25, nothing left there. Home, we've still got $50 left, and we did not spend anything. We are going to go ahead and move this right now into our home sinking fund. And this is our long-term sinking fund. So I did grab out my adult binder for that reason. So I could go ahead and put this $50 into here. This is one of the basics, right? Being able to save money for large expenses that might happen. And you guys know whether you rent or whether you own a home or anything like that, that expenses can come up. Then we've got bank. And you guys, look at all of this money that's sitting in the bank divider. This is this money here that was spent that may have went on a credit card. This is what works for me. This is how it works for me, and you've got to find a way that will work for you. Let's go ahead and restuff. I pulled this out of the safe. You can see it says week 2 February. And so we've got all of our bills right here. We are going to go ahead and restuff starting for 2/7, and that is tomorrow, but I'm not spending any money today. So food will get $100, Prepper Pantry will get $50, car will get $50. I'm not going to fill in mine. Pay it forward will get $10, so that's going to give it a $20 balance. Fun is going to get $25, and home is going to get $25. The only one I have to figure out is mine, and my mental math, if you guys have been here for a while, is not very good when I'm filming. So $100 into food, $50 into Prepper Pantry. All of this Prepper Pantry money and the extra food money will be going to our Hawaii trip. So that is a great motivation to not overspend. $50 going into car. For me, I'm going to go ahead and add $40. I give myself $40 of guilt-free money every week that I can spend on anything I want. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, $124. So we need to go ahead and mark that with 124. So that gives us all of our starting balances. Pay it forward. We're going to go ahead and add another $10 into this. Fun and miscellaneous is going to go ahead and get $25. Home is going to get $25. And like I said, this $50 is going to go to our Hawaii trip. So that is it for my weekly spending. And that is it for our Back to the Basics today, you guys. I'm keeping it very simple today. And just wanted to check in with Brianna. Congratulations again to Brianna for paying yet another 3 credit cards off. Just remember, you guys, set those goals, put your aim towards where you want to be, and you will get there. It may take some time. All right, you guys, until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.